Hey guys, welcome back. So, Shyla called out Landon over the weekend and things got messy between her and his girlfriend, Sophia. So, Shyla started off by sharing that her and Landon's daughter was sick and ended up in the ER, and said Landon allegedly didn't bother showing up, checking up on her, and went days without seeing her. Instead, Shyla says he threatened to call the police on her. Now, despite that, Shyla shares she still let Landon get their daughter on Thursday, and he allegedly turned around and didn't let her see her child on her birthday. Shyla then accused Landon and Sophia of lying, teaming up, and using her child as a pawn to hurt her. And just when you think it's over, Sophia calls Shyla at 1 a.m. after seeing her stories. Sophia says some of the accusations were diabolical. Now, Shyla recorded the whole conversation, and the call was a train wreck. Shyla trolls, Sophia is visibly upset, and suddenly it's accusations of exploiting kids, disturbing clickbait, photoshopped injuries, and clout chasing off children. They end the call saying they don't respect each other, and now the internet is absolutely eating this all up.
So today's my daughter's birthday, and I'm not gonna make it too long. My best friend just left. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this fast because I literally have been crying for like 2 days. I don't want to cry anymore. Okay, so anyways, I've had her the entire week she's been sick. Mind you, I picked her up sick in his care. He didn't offer any care. He didn't tell me anything. He said nothing. I'm like, hey, did you give her meds? He locked her in the room and was like, stay in the room. I can't get my other kid sick. And she's like, Mom, I'm not even allowed to sit on the couch. I have to sit on the floor. Like, the girlfriend makes me sit on the floor. As a mother, are you treating my kid like a dog? You can't be on the couch? Okay. Right, but I don't even pop off. I want to. Inside, I'm like, how dare you treat a human being child like that? But I don't say anything. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just eat it because I'm like, I'd rather my daughter here with me. She's fine with me. I'll keep her safe. I'll keep her healthy. I'm monitoring her. Again, my idea is not having my child for a week straight with no help, with her being sick. But obviously, no one's taking care of her over there at all because no one even let me know she was sick or anything like that. He said she has a little bit of a sore throat. Okay. But he also just doesn't take her to school when he doesn't feel like it. So I'm like, I really don't know anything. And so I'm just like, okay, this is I don't know anything until I see her. And I'm like, my kid's really sick. She's a really high fever. Again, no communication, nothing. I'm just like, dude, whatever. I don't even argue. I don't pop off. Take her to the ER. I tell him where we're at. He doesn't join. He never does. Okay, whatever. I have her. He's like, why is she not at school? I'm like, she's sick. And then, I don't give him a rundown anymore. I used to be like, this happened to me. I'll give him the basics. I'm like, hey, we're at the ER. We're here. What's wrong with her? She has a high fever. That's it. He doesn't check on her. All the days he doesn't check on her. Finally, the last day he checks on her. What's wrong with her? I'm like, nice of you to finally check on her. He didn't call, you didn't FaceTime, you didn't ask if she needs anything, nothing. Nice of you to check on her. He goes, what's wrong with her? Because I need to know, to protect my other child. I need to keep my baby safe. And I'm like, how about the child that's actively sick? I'm just like, nice of you to check on her. She has a fever. When I have more information, because I'm actively caretaking, I will let you know when I have more information, okay? Again, no call, no FaceTime, no nothing. Demanding information. I'm going to call the police on you. A wellness check. I'm like, I just told you how she's doing. I'm like, I provided you the information. You could have also went to the ER. You chose not to. My best friend, my BF, my mom were there. You could have went. You didn't. So I don't have time to give you a play-by-play. You don't get to demand a recap when you could have been there. You want authority with responsibility. I don't have time for that. I'm actively caretaking. Threatened to call the police on me twice. Just listen, I'm not afraid. You don't scare me. And I'm just like, hey, I'm not fighting with you. Here's how her condition is. Again, I'm not even being petty. I never am petty. I'm like, she's literally sick. She has a high fever. She can't go to school. I'll just keep her with me because say you weren't taking care of her, but I was like, obviously this one unnoticed. I'll just keep her here because I don't even try to argue. I always put my daughter first. So yeah, I had her the entire week. I had to call her to work. Literally Monday, I was like, hey, can you pick her up at school? She's a really high fever. No, I can't till later. I'm like, okay, you're literally at home all day. I'll just keep her. Gave him the opportunity. whatever. And it's like, no matter what I do, I'm still painted as the villain. Mind you, she was sick at home for 6 days. The ER. I don't know anyone who would do that for fun, okay? Then, when she started getting better, I was going to make her a pediatrician appointment to follow up with her pediatrician. You know what they said? They said, hey, you have a no-show today. You called and made an appointment today. I said, no, I didn't call and make an appointment today. They said, yeah. You called, you said, hi, this is like Solene's mom. I'm making an appointment today. He had his girlfriend call and pretend to be me or my child's mother and make an appointment when, like, they didn't say anything to me. He didn't say anything to me. Hasn't even checked on her. Pretended to be me. Made an appointment at my pediatrician. Didn't let me know. And then got marked as a no-show. So I wasn't even trying to be helpful. And I just texted him again. I'm not even disrespectful. I just said, hey, please don't have your girlfriend call and pretend to be me. Any like medical information should be between the parents and should be communicated. I talked to him like HR. Like, he's like, no one's doing that. I'm like, okay. It's like talking to a wall. I'm like, okay. Whatever. Anyways, he's like, you're withholding my daughter. I'm like, she's literally sick. I don't know what you want me to do when she can go back to school. I'll send her to school and you can pick her up from school. I want her to get better too. This is the holiday week. It's all the fun stuff. Like, I want her to be able to do the fun stuff. It's her first year in school. Her birthday happens to be the last day of school. I'm also the second room mom. So like, I planned to do her birthday Wednesday so that it wasn't so overwhelming for the school party, but obviously she was sick. So it had to be Friday, whatever. So I text him. I say, hey, what do you have planned for her birthday? He's like, it's my week. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm just like, okay, I'm not asking like your plans. He's like, I don't have to tell you. I'm like, no, like, I'm just asking if you have plans for her on her birthday because I want to see my daughter on her birthday and I want to make sure she has birthday plans for her actual birthday. He's like, I don't have to tell you my business. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to do the back and forth. Do you have birthday plans for her on her actual birthday or not? Because I'm going to plan as if there are no plans, if you say there are no plans, right? But I'm not trying to like step on your toes. He's like, I have something for Saturday. I'm like, okay. And it is his weekend, but birthdays are treated like holidays. So they're like, the ideal way is to split, which I always offer to split because I'm not a hater. Now I'm going to be a hater, but so I was just like, okay, so I said I'll see her Friday. And I can't ever explain what I'm going to do because I'll try to ruin it. And I said, okay, I'll just see her Friday daytime. I let him pick her up Thursday. I regret that so much. But in my mind, I was like, okay, I had to work at 11 o'clock. I had no other choice. The whole week I had to call out. And then after that, I was like, okay, she's been with me the whole week. This evening I'll have time to do her like birthday setup, like get the cake, like do all this because I literally had 0 breaks. And I'm like, okay, do you know you have the nerve to text me and say, I don't know why you let her go, like criticizing me after the fact and saying that she was too sick to go to school when she was cleared by her pediatrician and the school's protocols after 6 days of me being with her to do 0 things and then say, I don't know why you would let her go. She needs this. You haven't even talked to her in 6 days. The audacity to say she has a fever and tell the teachers that she has a fever. The teacher's like, we didn't observe that. So in my mind, I'm like, you picked her up Thursday. All of a sudden, she has a fever. She doesn't have a fever in 2 days. Teacher said nothing. All of a sudden, she has a fever. In my mind, I'm like, no. He's planning on keeping her home. And he's trying to create the story now. Please be wrong. Please be wrong. Please be wrong. Please be wrong. We already agreed that I would be able to see my daughter for her birthday on Friday. I wish I was wrong. 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 It's Friday. I was not able to see my daughter. So, long story short, he tried to plant a seed of doubt in the teachers and say she had a fever, and the teachers are like, she did not have a fever. So that not only did he rob her of her school holiday party, her first school holiday party, her first like school birthday celebration, her birthday morning surprise and birthday period with seeing her mother, after I was gracious enough to say, okay, you can see her, I'm not trying to withhold her. I literally had her the entire sick day. After not aiding in her hair 0%, I said, I want to see her. I want to see my kid. If she's sick, I'm her primary caregiver. I'll come get her. Where is she? Hello, 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 hello. Ignoring me and then texting random things to like be screenshotable, and was like, you didn't try to see her till 2 p.m. What are you saying? I've been texting you since yesterday saying, where's my kid? Hello, I'll come get her. Hello, hello, hello. And my friend informed me that he had like a little makeshift party. Did he say anything about that? No, he said it was on Saturday because he never intended on taking her to school because he knew that would be the only time I was going to be able to see her. Yeah. And told me he'll FaceTime me whenever he feels like it, and that's all I'm getting. With the child I made and have cared for and take care of. Yeah. And I still have like some sort of grace. And I shouldn't. And I should have never, because again, I extended grace that was never there, and had I not done that, I wouldn't be in this position. And the same for, like, example, his girlfriend. I never have been like upset or like, their business is their business. All I asked was to know who's around my child. Lie. No one. I'm like, is there? My daughter's telling me there's a girl living there. Who's that? No one. It's my manager's girlfriend. I'm like, there's a picture of someone's butt in my kid's head. Are you posting your manager's girlfriend's cheeks? So you're living with this woman and you're claiming she's not even your woman. Next month she's pregnant. I'm like, I just want to know who's around my kid. But also, I do have to have some sort of judgment. If you're dating a man like this, and you're okay with being exposed in these ways, as well as your child now being exposed and that, your integrity and morals are compromised, or there's something missing. Either way, I have to apply context. You might have a great heart. I have to look at what you're doing, what you're actively doing and allowing and okaying. Now you're a mother, and you're actively aiding and keeping my child away from me for no other reason than to keep my child away from me. Haven't checked on her, haven't done anything, but all of a sudden, I let you see her out of the kindness of my heart. On my day, after you threatened to call the police on me twice. And you not only rob her of all her experiences, but you guys like team up. And I'm like, oh, I'm on everybody's ass now. Like, all I asked is just not to play with my kid. I'm already very gracious. I'm already very graceful. I never have won as hard as I could. I've always put my child first. Never once have I done anything bitter. Never once. Never once. Not even said anything. Mind you, this person harasses me. His entire family harasses me. Literally, I'm still getting posted this year. Leave me alone. Does not pay anything. No health insurance. I'm like, I don't even ask for anything. Again, using my child as like a weapon to hurt me. It's disgusting. It's evil. On top of the evil stuff they do with their kid, but I can't really speak on that. Like, if you're gonna clickbait and pretend your child died or insinuate that, like, that's disgusting. All I can do is say, do not post my child. This is an agreement. I have a court order. Unfortunately, I can't say anything about the child that they had after a month. Why this chicken noodle head out calling me? What do they want? I don't trust them.
Hello?
Hey girl, what's up?
So listen, we have not talked, obviously, ever. I candidly was sleeping, and I know a lot's going on with you and Landon right now. And I went to Snapchat, and I seen that you posted, and this is Like, I'm here to talk to you from a mother to mother. You do not know me. You don't know my background. You have no idea about me at all. We do not know each other. But these things that you're saying, like Charlene was told to sit on the ground, is absolutely diabolical. And I would never have a child. Like, these are really big things you're saying on the internet. So if you have questions from a mother to a mother about your child, her safety, what is implemented in this house, I don't care if it's from screen time to taking her temperature, because that clearly seems to be the huge thing right now. Like, I am here to answer any questions you have. I don't make money off the internet. I would never fucking make money off the internet. I'm here to be like real people and actually talk about real life concerns and situations about our children and see how we can coexist better together. This has nothing to do with Landon. Unfortunately, as much as it's none of my business, it does affect me, but it's not my business.
Well, love the energy. I would just say it's like kind of late for that. That should have been done. I think it's wild to willingly have a child with a known and documented abuser with a restraining order and have a child with someone without even having a conversation with like the mother of their child. That's I have to assume you're
150%. And if you'd like to get more clarity on that, I'm more than happy to tell
no. But I'm just telling you where I'm coming from. I have to judge you from the context that I have. You're saying you don't make money off the internet, but Landon makes money off the internet and posts you often inappropriately, and you guys post your child and do like crazy things with your child. And again, what you do with your child is your business. So I'm not here to like shit on you for your kid. However, I don't agree with it. I have a privacy agreement for my kid because, Landon and I decided when we were together we weren't going to post our kid anymore. And so I have to look at the picture and say, okay, he's with this woman. She could be a great woman. No idea. Am I going to think that she's a great woman based off the context that I know? Probably not. Mind you, Landon and I discussed, hey, if we're dating anyone, let's just let the other person know. I let him know. No big deal. I just said, hey, I would like to know who's around my kid. He said that you were his manager's girlfriend. Like, I have no motive. Landon doesn't pay me anything. Landon doesn't even pay half her health insurance. He doesn't do any of that. I don't ask for anything anymore. He's posting all these women, not saying you're manager's girlfriend, and then you're pregnant. And I'm like, And then he's like, oh, if you guys want to have a conversation. No, I asked you before just to know who's around my child. That's all I've asked.
This is kind of the realm I wanted to stay away from, honestly, having this conversation with you, because there's a lot of things that you do that I just don't agree with.
And that's fine. And that's fine.
Right. So, like, that's my thing. Like, I can go into... you don't have a full story. You are taking snippets of things you see with no clarity, not asking, assuming, and you're creating a storyline in your head.
Okay, expand on that. I'd love to hear your side.
You don't know how long me and Landon have been involved for.
I know that. I asked him if you were his girlfriend, and he said you're his manager's girlfriend, and then was posting you.
I cannot speak for what...
Would you like the text messages?
No. I cannot speak for what he told you, Shyla.
Again, how long you guys have been together is not the issue. It's been together is not the problem. The problem is I just asked for clarity on who's around my child.
Now we're going down this road that I didn't want to go down. So I'm going to tell you, I was aware of when this went down. I was aware of when he texted you my information.
When he said that you were his manager's girlfriend?
When he was texting you about meeting me.
When you guys were already pregnant. I believe it was your baby shower or something like that. And her face was posted and I reached out.
He said previously, when me and Landon had been this is where I just don't want to go down, but I'll explain myself to you. We were on and off for 2 years and we were very casual. Reason why we did not get together was because all of this. You don't know me, Shyla. I know how much I have struggled going back and forth with this situation.
I know how you struggle, girl. Hold on. He was posting me for 2 years, girl. I know you was going through it.
Listen, I understand you don't know me. You think of this like fast, I don't know. that I got pregnant quickly.
Well, that's not even my place to judge.
This is none.
Do you, girl? You're contradicting yourself, which already makes me feel like, is this really a productive conversation?
Myself.
Yes, can I speak really quick? I'm not trying to get you riled up. I think you're probably nice. I think you're probably a sweet girl at the core. But you're saying things like, "Oh, I don't make money off the internet." Respectfully, and again, I mean this with no disrespect. I probably think you're a nice girl. Maybe, in another life we could have been like homegirls. But I really do think like you're being I don't know another nice way to say this. I'm so sorry. I really am not trying to be mean. You're being like digitally prostituted, and then you guys are content farming your child, photoshopping weird shit on her, on my kid, insinuating that your kid's dead, and then you're like, we don't make money on the internet. Literally, there's no other reason than to make money on the internet.
Child is dead?
Yes, girl. Pretending that you have breast cancer, like just very odd, distasteful things, man.
Breast cancer.
Insinuating. So, do you guys or do you not Photoshop wounds on your child and insinuate that your child's sick every week?
I see pictures of Shila right now with a fucking rash. She has the worst fucking eczema.
I saw her like 3 days ago. So, did you or did you not Photoshop pictures on my child and pretend that she had like a 3rd-degree burn? True or false?
I did not do that.
Oh my god, but you were complacent in it. You were complacent. Taking a picture is still being complacent. So just because you didn't actively do it in Photoshop, you're still being complacent. You're still being complacent in the exploitation of children and yourself. If you want to be digitally prostituted, that's on you. Do not involve my child. And shame on you for doing that to your child. Shame on you for doing that to your child. Shame on you for doing that to your child. You've been a mother for a year, and you're even putting those things on your child is disgusting. You
post what of my child?
You
post your whole daughter's hospital stay just because you cover her face does not mean you're not exploiting her, Shyla.
I don't have to fake breast cancer and act like my child died. Oh my god. Oh my god.
If you're so private, stay off the internet.
Listen, okay, fine. You're right.
Pushed a false narrative and put information out in the internet.
Okay, wait, I'm so sorry. Can you hold on really quick? Hold on. Bye, ho.
That's the last thing I'm going to say to you. I've seen you completely push lies on the internet about your daughter and Landon.
What is a lie? Babe, you guys have been together. You guys have been together for a shorter duration than a car lease, beloved. Like, we really... It's like I have no reason to.
You completely come up with this false reality and push your narrative online. It's insane. You lie about your daughter online about having underwear, a freaking room to stay in. You talk about essay things in regards to your daughter that actually got clarified.
Oh my god! So the police reports lied. You're right. The police reports lied. The evidence lied. Listen, I respect your grift.
Her face and
actually, I don't lie. I don't respect your grift.
Questions, but you don't have to, and I don't respect you. But if you have questions,
I don't respect you. Hell, you couldn't even leave if you wanted to. You stuck. You are up and stuck with a man that you've known less than a duration of a car lease. Hello? Hello? You're not even on the house paperwork, but you're under a spell. Like,
if you have questions about what I am doing
okay,
with your daughter,
I do have a question. Okay, you know what? You have been a mother for a year. I respect it. I have a question. I do.
No, what?
Why are you photoshopping wounds on my daughter and on your daughter?
It is not. I am not doing that.
So you never saw those posts?
Take it up with your baby
daddy. I tried, but you're calling me saying if I have any questions, and then I asked a question. I'm getting yelled at. I had a question.
No, I am not. I don't know why you think this is not my social media.
Oh my god. So do you spend the money from the social media? Yes or no? And by the way, that's our baby dad.
Yes, but guess what? I also work. Do you want a picture of my fucking real estate contract I just wrote?
Yeah, I would like it actually. I would. Damn, so you gotta work on the internet and out in the field? That's not fair, girl. That is not right. Can we take a second? Sophia, I don't want to hang up, but I just need you to calm down for a second. Sophia, take a deep breath. Listen.
It's old. I'm tired.
I have a question.
Stop going to the internet and kicking and screaming when you don't get your way because you're manipulative.
How am I manipulative?
Defame.
Actually, I'll do a better one. Spell manipulative right now and I'll hang up. Hello?
Pictures of her lunch boxes.
So then why did, first of all, she don't even like the lunches. She said she's tired of you sending her chicken nuggets. And when I see tell the kids and our baby dad I said goodnight.
Oh my god.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh my god. I'm gonna sleep. I can't. I'm too round up.
Like, why'd she say fuck me? What did I do?
She said take it up with our baby dad.
I'm crying. Ho, one of us gotta go cut somebody's toenails and go to work in the morning according to you, bitch. And it's not me.
Shyla, I love you, but I swear to fucking God, I will probably unalive myself if someone ever says that fucking sentence to me.
What? I don't know. She said, you have a question? I said, yeah, I have a question. She said, okay, what's your question? I said, why did you Photoshop stuff on my kid? God damn it! You know, I'm like, whoa. What did I do? Mother to mother.
Mother to mother?
Me when I turn 18, woman to woman.
Bitch, if any questions, take that up with our baby dad.
Then why the fuck did you call me?
Why are you on my phone right now? The Real Housewives of fucking...
Is this not so ghetto? Why are you calling me? Talking about I woke up out of my sleep to go on Snapchat. Why is you waking up out of your sleep to see what I'm doing?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Her today on her birthday, you was feeding her top ramen.
Here's my number. Continue to live your private fake life. I tried having a good conversation with you. It doesn't work. If you have
Alright.
sitting on the floor...
Her today on her birthday, you was feeding her top ramen.
Here's my number. Continue to live your private fake life. I tried having a good conversation with you. It doesn't work. If you have
Alright.
sitting on the floor...
Now, here's the public's reaction to the exchange between Shyla and Sophia. Although the girlfriend was well-spoken, let your man handle it, girl. No need for you to call. Sophia was saying a whole bunch of nothing. Why did she call Shyla in the first place? I mean, if you call someone at 1 a.m. to argue, you can't be mad at anything they say. I stand with Shyla. Shyla is my spirit animal for real. Shyla is so unbothered. Anyone saying she's bitter is tripping. She does not want that man, just her child, as any good mother would. Shyla is funny, but honestly, co-parenting for the sake of the kids is always best in the long run. Now, it seemed like the majority of people were Team Shyla, but there were some who felt like she was being a little immature. This person says Sophia is very mature in this situation, sorry to say, but Shyla seems to push buttons and bring things in that don't really matter. It's not about who's making what money, it's about Solene. Sophia called to discuss the well-being of Shyla's child. Shyla's focus was everywhere else. Shyla needs to heal wholeheartedly. Shyla was also under a spell once upon a time. Shyla is still in love with him. I love Shyla, but her behavior here is not it. Sophia was very mature. Now, that is just a little bit of what people are saying. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this, so let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you guys think Sophia overstepped her boundaries and should have let Landon handle the situation? Let me know. Also, what are your thoughts on everything Shyla had to say? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Now, that does conclude this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.